Dane Perry. Number 4, Nick Binder. Number 7, Eric McGill. Number 8, Blake Knowles. Number 9, Sam Bangle. Number 14, Ray Vasquez. Number 15, Landon McGuire. Number 16, Caden Robertson. Number 17, Braxton Bila. Number 18, Colton Pleasant. Number 19, Cooper Harris. Number 21, Houston Rhodes. Number 23, Ryan Duncan. And number 26, Trevor Moore. The starting lineup for the Mustangs. Number 2, playing center field, Peyton Adams. Number 6, playing second base, Drew Smith. Number 10, catching tonight, Aiden Piercy. Number 13 is playing left field, Kyle Lockhart. And number 24, playing first base, Matt Lara. And number 5, playing third base, Dawson Henson. And number 3, playing shortstop, Caden Wells. And number 12, your designated hitter tonight, Justin Holcomb. And your pitcher, number 22, Blake Encarnacion. And number 11, playing right field, Lane Vegas. And the Mustangs are coached by Corey Benavides, Mitchell Marquez, Brandon Hollier, and James Cook.
Good job.
And the subs for your Indians, number 2, Maddox Shed. Number 4, Jarrett Williams. Number 7, Brennan Goss. Number 9, Rowdy Lofton. Number 10, Braden Castle. Number 11, Riley Childs. Number 14, Jonathan Bassinelli. And number 15, Reed Ostermeyer. Number 16, Trent Lewis. And number 27, Trenton Tanner. And the starting lineup for your Indians tonight. Number 6, playing shortstop, Jace Richardson. And number 1, playing left field, Aiden Godnich. Number 18, playing third base, Lucas Dunn. And number 12, your pitcher tonight, Jackson Higgins. Number 20, playing second base, Steven De Los Santos. Number 3, playing first base, Ronnie Rouse. And number 19, playing right field, Reese Brewer. And number 24, your catcher, Alex Schofield. And number 13, your designated hitter tonight, Noah Nelson. And number 28, playing center field, Cash McGee. And the Indians are coached by Ronnie Wolf, Taylor Wolf, Stephen Gann, and Josh Flores. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, gentlemen, and remove your cap for our national anthem.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Santa Fe, Texas. I'm Joe Hollier, along with Cade Lightgo.
Howdy, folks.
And we are set for Game 2, this very, very competitive ball game between Santa Fe Indians and the Friendswood Mustangs. Santa Fe took Game 1 from the Mustangs at Friendswood High School. Friendswood had a 3-2 lead going into the 7th inning, and Mustangs could not hold it. Gave up 4 runs in the top of the 7th, and that was it. So the Indians stole one and going to try and do for the sweep tonight, but they're going to have a tough matchup. They're going to go against Blake Encarnacion, who outdueled Angleton's ace last week, and hopefully get us back on the winning track.
Yeah, tough loss the other night for the 16-2-1 Friendswood team, but only their second loss on the year, and it's a tough way to go out. But Santa Fe, gritty, tough ball club, always plays Friendswood tough, and hoping for Friendswood to be able to repay them a little bit here today. And it's going to be a tough task. Always tough playing here at Santa Fe. Always a well-coached team, well-disciplined team. So should be a fun night of baseball.
Head coach Ronnie Wolf's been here for 33 years. Got 574 wins under his belt. So yeah, you were going against a legend over here.
That's a legacy there.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, the best thing we can hope for here is Friendswood to come out hot.
Leading off for the Mustangs is going to be Peyton Adams, center fielder. First pitch is off the plate for ball 1. This Jackson Higgins is the starter for Santa Fe. Higgins will actually bat for himself also. Off-speed pitch in there for strike 1.
Peyton coming off a big game. He was the go-ahead home run there in the 5th earlier this week.
Steven De Los Santos was the pitcher for Santa Fe. He ended up with no decision in that game, but was on the hook for the loss for the bullpen. Bailed him out, but pitched extremely well in that game. Poke at that one to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're just underway here. And we got some pretty good winds blowing left to right in the stadium. Hit up the middle. Tough play for the second baseman. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, boy, Peyton, kid's just a baller. Just the epitome of a great leadoff hitter. Finds a way to get on base.
Adams hitting 352.
Yeah, Adams hitting 352 on the year. So having a good solid season so far.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Drew Smith.
Drew posting a 4.08 average on the season thus far.
Fastball, got a piece of it, found it back in the catcher's mitt, strike 1. Yeah, leads this team with 20 hits. Off to a really good start as Smith. Little hit and run, going to get the runner to second. It's going to be a tough play at first. He almost beat that out. Wow.
Yeah, that was closer than it needed to be. A good hustle by Smith on a high chopper there on a little attempted hit and run.
Tough play there. That was De Los Santos who made the play. He's starting pitcher the other night. He's over at second base tonight. Runner in scoring position for Piercy. Curved ball drops in there for a strike. Big long bender.
Piercy 333 on the year. Second in the team in hits with 19. With Peyton's last hit, he's actually in the tie for the lead now with Drew Smith with 20 hits on the year.
Checks the runner. This one doesn't come around. 1-1.
Higgins, a pitcher for Santa Fe, coming out throwing strikes. 9 pitches in, 7 strikes, 2 balls.
One to Piercy. Got him in the dome.
You can hear that up here, Joe.
Yeah.
He got knocked right in the dome.
You know, it's never fun getting hit, but I never minded getting hit in the helmet. It always hurts worse somewhere else. We'll have a pinch runner for Piercy at first. And brings up
I think that's number 8, Blake Knowles, pinch running at first.
the left fielder, Kyle Lockhart.
Lock 283 on the year with 13 hits.
Two on and one out for Friendswood here in the top of the first. Ooh. Pitch licked outside. Nice job of framing there by the catcher.
Yep, good glove work by the catcher, Schofield. Stealing one for his pitcher there.
One ball, one strike. That's off the plate, 2-1.
Breezy night, Joe.
Yeah,
Wind
to
is
say the
out.
least. All right, 3-1 now to Lockhart. Very patient. Most of us did not sleep through the night. Some of us did, but we had a pretty good storm come through here about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was a pretty spectacular light show and rumbling last night, and luckily this game's on a turf field, so no damage here. Beautiful ballpark.
Good hitters count here. Ball 4. Bases are loaded.
Good patient at bat by Locke right there. That'll bring up Matt Lara.
Coming to the plate for the Mustangs, first baseman, number 24, Matt Lara.
Lara hitting .245 on the season in 61 plate appearances, 49 official at bats, 12 hits.
Strike on the outside corner. Lara was the big hero in the Angleton game, had the walk-off base hit to right center field. Got a chance to put the Mustangs on the board here with one out here in the top of the first. The 0-1. Hit right up the middle off the face of the pitcher. He's going to be close at first, and Lara's going to dive in for an
I hope he's okay.
infield single. I have to check on the pitcher. He must be okay. He went over to cover first, but hopefully he got a glove on that.
Yeah, scary play for sure, but I'm glad he's okay. Seems to be fine. They're going to call time and just check on him, which is a smart move here, but he seems to be okay. Good hustle by Lara getting down to first. It deflected right to the first baseman,
but had to pull him far enough off the bag that allowed Lara to beat the throw.
Now batting for the Mustangs.
Man, oh man.
Third baseman, number 5, Dawson Henson.
That would have been a 1-3-1 put out had they been able to pull it off. Here's Henson coming off a injury. You can see his brace on his left knee. Not a bad kid to have up here with the bases loaded.
yeah, Henson posting a mere .474 average on the year. limited ABs with.
Well, you
with
could tell he was a little bit rusty in the
Still.
last game against Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Nothing like live arm. The ball gets
Still
by,
a highly touted ball player.
and a lot of room back here behind home plate. So anything that gets by the catcher, you can pretty much walk home. So Knowles comes around to score, and it's 2-0 for Friendswood. Yeah, at home, it's always a 50-50 where that ball's going to kick back to you at the Friendswood Stadium. But here, there's so much room behind home plate. 2-0 now to Dawson. Runners at second and third. That pitch is off the plate.
Well, if you're Friendswood, this is the answer you were looking for after that tough loss, to come out here and put a couple runs up early and get a crooked number on the board.
Right down the pipe. Dawson taken all the way. On deck is Caden Wells. Here's 3-1. Oh, fouled straight back. Yeah, you can just tell Henson's still getting his timing back.
It's tough, and you got to learn to trust the knee. I mean, he's wearing that brace, and anytime you're coming off an injury, sometimes you might be a little tentative, and it's a timing game, like you said. So just a little hitch can change your time a little bit.
Fouls this one away. And open base at first, runners at second and third, 1 out. 2 runs across here in the inning. Fouled straight back. Good battle going on here.
Yeah, that's a pitch there when you figure when Henson's in midseason form, he crushes that ball. Just kind of center cut, belt high fastball there. He fouled straight back to the net.
He's choked up just a little bit. Lined at the shortstop, and are they going to double him off? It's going to be close. Wow.
Really close play.
Laura almost doubled off.
A good battle right there between
Next up for the Mustangs.
pitcher
Designated hitter number
and the
12,
batter.
Justin.
Yep, needed a ground ball there. Oh, here's Caden Wells.
Correction, shortstop, number 3, Caden Wells.
Wells 348 on the year and 46 at bats, 16 hits.
Takes a strike from Higgins.
Good little slider there from Higgins.
Oh, 1. Grounded toward short. Tough play. They'll show off the gun. They're going to get him by a step.
Yeah, good strong throw by the shortstop there. Made it look easy.
So Mustangs push a couple across. And no more damage done. And 2 runners left on base. So at the end of a half of an inning, Friendswood leads this one 2-0. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Big Daddy Media Network. Jace Richardson will lead it off for the Indians.
Well, you got to feel good if you're Friendswood, giving Blake Encarnacion a 2-run lead to come out and start the game here.
Tries to lay one down. You figure they're going to test Dawson over there at third, his mobility. Not a bad idea.
Yep.
Yeah, Dawson Hinson at third, Caden Wills at short, Drew Smith at second, and Matt Lara over at first. Left to right in the outfield. Pitches up, ball one. Lockhart in left. Peyton Adams out in center. And Vegas in right. Ball popped up and out of play, and it's 1-2.
Good pitch there. Good hard fastball tailing in on the hands. Tied him up. Blake's got some live stuff, doesn't he?
He does, and it's all hard. His breaking stuff wow.
Oh,
There's
talk about paint.
See, that's a dirty slider there, down and away for a strike. If he can get that call all night, it'd be a long night for the Indians, because that's pretty much unhittable pitch right there.
Yeah, a little bit generous call there. Good glove work by Hayden Piercy behind the dish, and pulled out a strike for his pitcher. But like you said, if you can go attack that spot all night long, it'd be a long night.
Here's Godnich. Fouls this one straight back. Yeah, you weren't at that game. We had Tony Hopkins did that game with me, and it was just a great pitching match. Bounces
it's
that
not
one in
often
there.
you see a 1-0 game in 9 innings in the high school level.
Yeah, right. Godnich is up on the line. He's actually standing on the line in the batter's box. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you'll see that tactic from time to time. Make that strike zone look a little smaller than it really is when you're crowding the plate like that. But it's one way to stop them from that. And harden in, back them off. Tell them it's your plate.
Yeah, Blake's thrown away from him the last 2 pitches. 2-1.
Oh, filthy.
Late on that pitch, and it's 2-2.
His toe is over the line of the batter's
Oh, I'm telling
box.
you.
He is
Got a piece
way
of it,
there.
popped up towards right. Lane Vegas in on it, or out number 2. Yeah, he's right on top of it.
I mean, I can see the white of his shoe past the batter's box line there. He was way in there tight. Good play by Vegas there. This wind is no joke tonight, and that ball is going to do some crazy things when it gets up there.
Here's Lucas Dunn, the third baseman. Kudos to my youngest son, Gunnar, who had wisdom teeth removed at the age of 30 this morning, and he's at the game. That's a true Mustang right there.
That's dedication.
Brought the whole family. I see. One ball, no strikes. Now he backs him off there, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the first. Down low, and it's 3-0.
Kind of surprised Vegas positioning here. They're pounding the ball inside to the left-handed batter. Vegas is way off the line, and the wind is actually blowing towards
that
right
way.
field.
Yeah.
I think he'd shade the line a little bit in this situation.
3-0 pitch. And that's up. 4 straight pitches. So the Indians get their first base runner.
Next up for the Indians, your pitcher, number 12, Jackson Higgins.
A little struggle with command so far. Through 13 pitches, we've only got 6 strikes, 7 balls. So struggling to find the zone a little bit, even though he's got the 2 quick outs.
Pretty big lead over at first. ball number 5. Blake struggling to find the zone here. You can have all the good stuff you want, but it won't matter if you can't get it over the plate.
There's a good pitch.
That one right down the pipe, and it's 1-1.
Never really understood that. Guys throwing 5 straight balls, and then you square around and give him a target to throw at. Something else to look at. He threw it right where the bat was when the guy squared around, but he wasn't committed to bunting. He was just trying to throw him off, I guess.
Foul back. And he's way out there now. Not going. Breaking ball.
It's a good pitch. Piercy set up way outside. Encarnacion hit the spot. A good discipline by the batter.
Higgins didn't chase, did he? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. And time is called. Curveball, strike 3.
Good pitch. Kind of that upper shelf curveball there. That was up in his zone, but he got the call.
Yeah, we don't see that one from Blake too much. That big 11-6 curveball. That was a good one though. All right, Indians will leave a runner, and we will head to the second inning. It'll be Justin Holcomb, Lane Vegas, and then back to the top of the order with Peyton Adams. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Other games around the league on Tuesday in 9 innings, Texas City beat Angleton 6-5. So, okay,
a great game.
Angleton is 0-3, and they've lost all 3 games in extra innings.
That's crazy. And you know it's tough for those kids, but they just got to keep grinding it out.
And
find a way to get off the.
With many believing they have one, if not 2, of the best pitchers in 18-5A. They're sitting at 0-3. That's how tough this district is. Galveston beat Manville 3-0 in their contest, and they'll all be going at it again tonight. 2 balls and a strike now.
Good glove work again.
Good glove work again.
That ball was probably 6 inches off the plate, but he snapped that glove back and got the call. Did it again.
Wow.
That ball was even further out. That's tough. It's going to be a long night for batters if they're getting those calls as pitchers. You just got to keep going there. But
this may end up being a pitching duel anyway.
I mean, credit to Higgins. You get the call, you stretch it out another inch or so.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what he did, and he got the call again. And good glove work behind the dish there.
First strikeout for Higgins. Check swing. They're going to ask. No swing. Vegas is hitting.
Vegas 194 on the year, 36 at bats. He got 7 hits.
Got good wheels. You always like to have a really fast guy in that 9 hole.
He was a big part of the offense last game. I think he scored the first 2 runs, right? He was on base at at second, scored the first run, and then he was on base again when Adams hit the 2-run shot to put him up 3-2.
Yeah, he was 2 for 3 in that game. Ooh, man, that was a good pitch. He reached base, though, all 3 times in that game.
Here we go again with the whole square around thing.
Yeah.
I guess if you're going to do that, don't put the bat in the zone. Hold it.
Yeah, hold it over your head.
Something. Goodness.
That's way up and in. So a leadoff walk. And the Mustangs.
Leadoff walks, Joe.
Well, I say it's not a leadoff walk. There's forgot we have strikeout. But it is our second walk of the game. So 1 out and back to the top of the order to Peyton Adams. Adams singled and scored back in the first. There goes, no, he broke like he was going. And a delayed strike call. 0-1. Now they throw over.
So Peyton's increased his average to 364 now in the season with that hit in the top of the first.
Unable to get that call, and it's 1-1. Is Ellie over there doing math for you real quick?
No, I did that.
Oh, okay.
She could probably do it in her head.
If I could.
I cheated.
There goes the runner. Popped up. You're going to have to get back. Oh.
Good job by the third baseman.
Yeah, third baseman.
That.
I thought that might drop there for a second. Had hit so high.
Second baseman number 6, Drew Smith.
It's a big out. Here's Smith. Grounded out to short his first time up. Or second base his first time up. Breaking pitch in there for a called strike.
So Smith an even 400 on the year now.
Thank our QA, Randy Fry, making sure, putting us on the air and making sure we're looking and sounding good. Thank you, Randy. Not a very big lead. Higgins wasn't paying attention to him early, he is now.
Definitely shortened his lead as a result of those throwovers. So
there he goes.
Oh,
pitches beat him by a little bit, but it was a kind of up and in to the second baseman, De Los Santos, and it'll be a stolen base for Vegas.
Late jump there. Good throw at him by a step for sure, but bounced the throw and kind of hopped up into the face of the second baseman, allowing Vegas to scoot in there.
Chance for Drew Smith to add an RBI here. It's backed off the plate.
Good hitters count here. 3-1, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position.
Big hole right side. So 2 walks in the inning. Which runners at first and second for the catcher, Piercy.
Number 10, Aiden Piercy.
Aiden was hit in the dome his first time up.
333 on the year for Piercy.
Piercy's got a couple of home runs to his credit and 4 doubles. Pops this one out of play. Second on the team in doubles.
Yeah, boasting a 935 OPS. I guess that was a little
close, but just a little bit up. 1 ball, 1 strike to Piercy.
And this is that elevated press box, so sometimes we have a hard time judging the elevation of a pitch from up here, but looked pretty good. Oh, he's hit again. All right. That'll load him up. Load him up for Locke.
So Lockhart
Step for the Mustangs, left fielder, number 13, Kyle
in the
Locke.
cleanup spot tonight, I think for the first time this year. Hitting 283.
Yep.
He does have a home run on the year. And time has been called.
Coach is going to go ahead and have a little chat with Higgins. Make sure they're all on the same page with 2 outs here and gain their composure a little bit.
So a lot of traffic on the bases for the Mustangs. They've pushed 2 across and have an opportunity to do some damage here with Lockhart at the plate and the bases loaded. Locke had a big double in that game against Angleton.
Yeah, he'd like to take advantage of this opportunity early again. You've already got a 2-run lead with Encarnacion pitching for you. You want to try to put as much insurance as you can up there and get it to where he can go out there and feel comfortable just pounding the zone. It's a good opportunity here early in this game.
Pitch to Locke. Down low for ball 1.
Not a bad pitch. Didn't miss by much. Good take by Locke. Way to be patient. Good patient at bat in his first at bat, taking the walk.
And that's way off the plate. 2-0. Already had 1 run score on a pass ball, and so, trying to throw something sharp and down is a little risky. That misses low, though, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
If you ever
Thinking Joe Greenlight or no?
I don't think so. I'm guessing.
I get one piped right here.
Unless he's really mad at Benny for something.
Oh, and it was.
It was.
Center cut.
3-1.
Right off the buckle. Oh.
Wind blowing out again towards right center. The 3-1.
Ball out. Oh.
That one paints the corner a little better, and it's 3-2.
Tough one.
A good comeback there by Higgins. And everybody will be moving on this pitch. There they go. That's way outside.
Another good patient at bat by Lockhart there. Not trying to do too much, given the situation. Some guys will press like that, and he just got up there and did his job. Didn't offer anything. Wasn't there.
RBI walk pushes Vegas across. Smith will move over to third. Piercy at second. Actually, that's not going to be Piercy, is it? They got a pinch runner out there.
He's at 53.
Higgins is at 53 pitches currently. So this inning started out with the Mustangs DH striking out looking, and then Vegas walked. A pop out by Peyton Adams, and then that patience paid off. Drew Smith with a walk. Piercy gets hit again. He's been hit twice now. And then Lockhart with his second walk of the game. And this one for an RBI.
It looks like they're making a pitching change, going to number 2, Maddox Shed, coming in on the bump for the Indians. He'll face Lara to start his night. Lara with his hit in his last at bat took his average up to 260. Now 13 for 50 on the season. You can do that math, Ellie. 13 for 50. Double it. 26. 260. A little math brain over here. Computing.
You know what she's not real good at?
What's that?
Numbers. SPF.
Oh yeah, she may or may not have had any sunscreen today at the track meet.
she's pretty red.
You can get sunburned in the cold, babe.
Yeah, I've done that. You go to the beach and think, oh well, this feels pretty good down here.
Snow skiing.
Yeah.
That's where it happens.
Oh, yeah.
You're cold, but it's sunny on the slopes.
All right, so Maddox Shed will come in with bases loaded, 2 outs, and he'll face Matt Lara.
I used to love coming in as a batter, facing a new guy in a tight situation.
Lara had a
Loved it.
RBI single his first time up.
Yep.
Of course, it's off the pitcher's body. And
Ball high.
Shed's first pitch is up high. Hit down the line hard. About a great play there by the first baseman. Man, that had bases clearing written all over it. Great job there by the first baseman with that
You're not
snag.
kidding, Joe. That ball scoots by. It's definitely a bases clearing double, if not triple, down that line. Great play by the first baseman. And good job by Lara. I mean, he did his job. He hit the ball hard.
Mustangs do pick up a run, and we will head to the bottom of the second. Mustangs lead at 3-0. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Second baseman, number 20, Steven De Los Santos.
De Los Santos will step in against Encarnacion here in the bottom half of the second.
So Indians squeaking out of a jam a little bit there. Had bases loaded, luckily with 2 outs already. So Friendswood only able to squeak 1 across, but still boasting a 3-0 lead now for Blake.
Lara had a 2-0 count, good pitch to hit, and he hit it hard. He just hit it right at somebody. Whew, high gas there from Encarnacion. Yeah, he guessed fastball, and he guessed right, but it was just up in the zone.
Yeah, it was elevated just enough because he was swinging for it. Coming out of his shoes on that one.
Man, pretty pitch. That pitch was closer than the one he called a strike on.
Yeah.
One ball, one strike. Hit pretty good out towards left center. Long run for Adams, and he will run it down.
Yeah, great jump by Adams, plus the wind definitely knocking that ball down all the way. Well struck by De Los Santos to the left center gap, but Peyton's just too good out there. Ran it down.
First baseman, number 3, Ronnie Rouse.
Here's Ronnie Rouse. Rouse, the first baseman that made that nice play, the top half, hits it hard and through the hole for the first hit for the Indians.
First hit of the game for the Indians. Here in the bottom of the second.
Next up for your Indians, right fielder number 19, Reese Brewer.
Brings up the right fielder, Reese Brewer. Brewer made some nice plays up in Friendswood in that ball game. Some running catches that, would have been extra bases. He took up a couple of hits away from the Mustangs in that game. Throw back behind the runner. Back. Wow, that's a good pitch. Called a ball.
Pitch, didn't get the call. Yep.
Wells and Smith back, double play depth. And it's 2-0. Blake's still been a little bit off his game here tonight, trying to hopefully get settled in and start pumping some strikes.
Yeah, definitely don't want to start giving up freebies. Make him earn it. Guy on first earned it. He got a hit.
That's down. It's 3-0. He has only walked one batter.
This is where, as a catcher, you might call time, go settle your pitcher down, just talk to him a minute. There he goes. Good job, Piercy.
Yeah, I talked to a couple of people after the last game about Piercy. He's done extremely well this year behind the plate. Again, filling some huge shoes, right? This team needs work. Yes, we know there's some things that need work, and catcher's not one of them. He's just done an outstanding job there behind the plate. And again, he's catching guys that are throwing, mid to low 90s,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
It's not an easy job.
Yeah, Piercy's a kid you definitely want on your team. Versatile, can play, third base, behind the dish. He's just a team leader all the way around, and his attitude and his approach to the game.
Yep, he's been a good captain for the Mustangs this year, one of the captains, and just really proud of that kid. Bounces that one in there.
Next up for your Indians, designated hitter, number 13, Noah Nelson.
Here's the DH, Noah Nelson.
Nelson, the kid that came in and closed it out for the Indians back at Friendswood earlier this week. Threw well as a relief pitcher.
2 on, 1 out for Nelson. Didn't get the call there and falls behind another hitter.
Yeah, got to start working ahead. It's tough when you get behind, especially in tight situations like this. But he's got the stuff. He can go after him and challenge him. He just needs to find that zone. There you
Grounded
go.
right side. Easy play at first, and there's 2 away.
Good smart play there by the second baseman. That hop was high. It's too slow to try to turn 2, so he did the sure thing and got 1 at first, and now we got 2 outs.
2 in scoring position now for the Indians. And it's Cash McGee, the center fielder.
Good pitch.
Good gas there.
Just a little cheese on the outside corner there. Great first pitch. Follow that up by working it a little further off, or maybe coming with that hard slider, starting it out there.
There it is. Big hop for Laura. He'll pitch to Encarnacion.
Nice work,
Encarnacion. And the 3-1 put out will end the threat.
Good job by Encarnacion, working out of a jam there.
Whew. So a couple left on for the Indians. We will head to the third. And middle of the order will be Henson, Wells, and Holcomb. Back after this, you're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Third baseman, number 5, Dawson Henson.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe Hollier along with Cade Lyko. Our QA tonight, Randy Fry. And we get set to start the third inning. Dawson Henson to lead it off for the Mustangs. Henson lined out to short his first time up. Had a good at bat. Had Higgins throw a lot of pitches. His first time to see Maddox shed. 2 big benders. Oh, we didn't get the call on that one. Good pitch. 1-1.
It's close. Probably don't want to throw him 3 curves in a row, though. Hey, come back with a fastball in.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Dawson being very patient here. That one squeaks by the catcher, and it's 2-2. Just got a text from Lubbock. Maxey with an RBI single. Puts the Texas Tech Raiders up 2-1 in their game. Here's a 2-2.
That's just a great job of fighting off a really tough pitch. It's a good pitch by Shed. Breaking ball in tight. Was breaking over the plate, and a late swing by Dawson just to foul it off and see another one.
2-2 to Dawson. Slow ground to third. And there's 1 away.
Yeah, Dawson probably beats that out on fresh legs, but with that brace and trying to hustle down the line, just didn't have quite enough to get there.
You know, we hadn't talked about it, you and I haven't, but the number of Friendswood players playing, on at the next level has really been impressive, right? I mean, you got Rogers throwing, you got Toomas throwing, you got Case Meyer, you got, of course, one in the pros. You got Maxey playing.
Pros, yep. There's been some talent coming through this organization the last few years.
Yeah, Boots Landry up at A&M, he's redshirted because that team is just stacked.
Yeah.
So
it's tough to find a field sometimes with those really good teams, but you pay your dues, you wait your turn, and you stay ready, and then when your number's called, you just go out there and make it to where they don't have a choice but to keep you on the field.
Shed just starting everybody off with the curveball. Back to back. It's not a hard breaking pitch. It's
kind of a sweeping, like a slurve,
Strikes him out, but the
tough.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and Wells will reach on the strikeout.
Yep, catching a break there.
Next up for the Mustang, designated hitter, number 12, Justin Holcomb.
Big break for the Mustangs. Brings up Holcomb, struck out looking his first time up.
Holcomb hitting 307 on the year, 308, sorry. Limited time, but looking to do something here.
Takes ball 1 from Maddox. Fouls just had a pitch to hit, fouled it straight back. Challenged him.
Yeah, Holcomb only 13 at bats on the year, so trying to find a solution, I guess, for the DH spot right now. Maybe he'll be the spark.
1 ball, 2 strikes as he comes up empty on that swing. Stays off the plate, 2-2. Yeah, the Mustangs have been really blessed the last 4 or 5 years. They've had not only good players, but they've had some just monster sticks in the lineup. 2-2. Hit to left field, lazy fly ball, and there's 2 away. And this team this year really doesn't have that. There's not a guy that's going to hit 7 home runs.
Yes, a different composition of this team than years past, but
a lot of really good players. We've got some scouts coming to watch Encarnacion pitch because he's 6'4" and throws 93 miles an hour. So I get it, but that's an opportunity for a lot of these other kids to get noticed, right?
Absolutely.
You just got to have one good game at the right time.
I mean, you think about a few years back when everybody was coming to watch Pacheco, and Maxie had such a stellar, just phenomenal year. Yeah, I truly believe. I mean, he was on people's radar before, but I think as a result of all of the attention that Pacheco was getting, a lot of eyes were open to Maxie too, because he just flat out balled out that year.
He did, because if you look at the stats, he was not only even with him, but better than Pacheco in some of the areas, and guys would look at it and go, "Well, who's this Maxie kid?"
Yeah, exactly.
23 doubles. What is that? Is that a typo? Just ridiculous stuff.
Yeah,
so
the numbers were just out of this world for sure. And clutch. It wasn't like these were, padding statistics and blowout games and stuff like that. I mean, he was coming up in clutch situations and just producing.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. This one popped up right side. Hopefully it gets out of play. And it does. It's close. Maxie had one game with 7 RBIs, and then Pacheco had a game and had 10. 10 RBIs in one game.
PNG in the playoffs, was it not? I don't remember. I think it was.
It was in the playoffs, and it was at Baytown Sterling is where we held the game, but I think you're right. I think it was against PNG.
Port Neches Groves. Yep. That game was ridiculous.
Everything he hit was, gap or gone. And he always came up with the bases loaded. 2-2. Just hanging.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was the game that Czech might have had 12 if it weren't for about a foot shorter fence.
Yeah.
Because he hit one off the
He
top
went off
of
the
wall.
center field wall.
That was a fun game.
Grounded foul. Benavidez unable to come up with it at third.
Benny trying to show some glove hands over there. He hit it to his throwing hand side, though. So
not bad for a guy closing in on 40.
No, he's not closing in on 40 yet, is he?
Yeah, sure.
He's like early 30s.
Off the end of the bat, a little soft pop up to second base, and that'll do it for the Mustangs. So Mustangs unable to push one across here in the third. And we'll keep
scoreless frame for the Mustangs.
Yep. And the score will stay 3-0 as we head to the bottom half. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Third for your Indians. Back to the top of the order. Shortstop, number 6, Jace Richardson.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe Hollier along with Cade Lyko as we head to the bottom of the third, and it'll be Jace Richardson leading it off for the Indians. Jace struck out his first time up looking. Well, a questionable call. Got a fastball and missed it.
Straight gas. He
yeah.
was ready for it. He
Yeah,
was
he
on
was
that
ready for it.
fastball, but swung through it.
See if Blake gives him something different. Nope.
Right back to the gas. No call.
Ooh, Piercy thought it was a strike.
Ooh.
It's that long throwback delay waiting for the strike call.
Might have been a little down. It's hard to tell from up here, but good-looking pitch.
May not have seen it. Just got a piece of him.
Brushed his sleeve there on the breaking ball. So,
First hit batter.
Man on.
Next up for the Indians, left fielder, number 1, Hayden Gottnich.
Brings up Godnich. Popped out to right field in his only other at bat. First leadoff runner the Indians have had in this game. Bunt. Might have a shot at second. They
Great
get one.
job.
Nice job by
Encarnacion, cat on the mound, coming off and
threw a dart to second.
making a great play to get the lead runner at second there. So take the out and not advance a runner.
Indians third baseman, number 18, Lucas Dunn.
So Godnich reaches on a fielder's choice, and Richardson's retired at second for out number 1.
Imagine Coach Wolf can't be too happy with that effort on the bunt. Right back to the pitcher there, and pretty hard.
Kind of hard to bunt a 93-mile-an-hour fastball soft.
So next pitch will be pitch number 37 for Encarnacion, as we're here in the bottom of the third. So good efficient numbers for him thus far. Close pick play.
Oh, 1 to Dunn. Dunn walked back in the first and was left there. Ooh, man. How he
Yikes.
how he missed him. It looked like it threw that ball through him.
It did. It really looked like it went right through him. I don't know how he got out of the way, but he's having a little stare down now. That ball somehow went right behind his back without catching a piece of him.
Yeah, Blake last week up around 100 pitches as well with pinpoint accuracy, and obviously just struggling a little bit here tonight to find his groove.
Comes back with a good hard strike there, but batter was ready. Fouled it off back to the net.
You know, there was another big hard-throwing right-hander that grew up in this area that was wildly effective, Nolan Ryan.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he struggled to find the strike zone quite a bit because he threw so dang hard.
Yeah, he was my hero growing up.
Good one to have, that's for sure.
I got the pleasure to meet him a couple years back at a American Standard event. I'm in the HVAC business, and
Right.
we were at an event, and of course he's been a spokesperson for them for a long time. So that was pretty fun.
Tough play. Wow.
Great play.
Smith was playing deep back in the grass in the outfield. Had to come in, short up that ball, make a
Next up for the Indians,
throw on the run for out number 2.
Matic Shed.
That'll move the runner to third, but with 2 outs.
So
now.
go ahead. I want to hear more about the
Oh, well, I mean, I just
meeting.
met him briefly. Obviously, he was
like hi, shake
there
your
for-
hands, or
yeah, like he said. He said, "Kate, I'm glad I finally got to meet you. I've been waiting all this time." And I said, "No, I get it. It's fine. I appreciate it." He actually came over to me. I think is how it went down. If y'all believe that, I've got oceanfront property in Arizona. So
I've been semi-fortunate and semi-unfortunate to come across him several times. Ooh, that it's going to get the
Good
first run
freebie.
home. Like I said,
That's tough. Piercy got a glove on it, but when you're expecting a ball down and away and you get a high heater that's above your head, it's hard to catch up to it sometimes and get the glove on it. Tipped off his glove, and Indians are on the board.
Without a hit.
Yep.
That's the worst part. And he's falling behind 3-0 to Higgins. This isn't Higgins. Who is this? Number 2. Two?
That's the pitcher, Maddox Shed.
Oh, Maddox Shed, okay. And walked him.
Walked him off.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Well,
generous automatic 3-0 strike call there.
Well,
Man,
all
that
right.
used to burn me up as a player. I mean, it's tough. That ball was way off the plate. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's good enough for the guys in blue, but tough call for the Indians pitcher there at the plate.
The first time I ran into him when we moved out to Friendswood, Alvin area, we were eating at Parks Restaurant, and my dad started bad-mouthing him, saying he's not that good of a pitcher. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's pitched for one of the best ever. He goes, his record's not that good. And finally he goes, well, why don't you just ask him? And I turn around, he's at the next table.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed. I was like 15 years old.
Oh.
I was like, oh, man. To his credit, he just kept eating his own dinner.
The wonderful world of stats.
Yeah.
You can slicing down the line.
And foul. Gave it a
Good
ride.
effort by Vegas. He was hauling over there. But no, to your point, I mean, the statistical world of baseball you can kind of manipulate those numbers any way you want sometimes. And if you choose to look at, win-loss record, things like that with Nolan Ryan, then, yeah, he doesn't, ultimately stack up against some of the other great pitchers of the generations. But
I just finished one of his books, and
but you can't.
Didn't really learn a whole lot of new stuff, but there were a few things in there that, were new. And
you just can't argue with some of the other stuff, though. I mean, the strikeouts, the no-hitters,
the one-hitters.
Longevity, 27 years. 27 years pitching in the major leagues. That's absurd.
And not a knuckleball pitcher.
Not a knuckleball pitcher. He threw hard. He threw junk. He threw 100-plus pitches in almost every outing he ever pitched. I mean, it was just a different era, and the epitome of a workhorse on and off the field. I mean, his off the field, great pitch there by Encarnacion to freeze him and paint it up to end the inning.
So they do get a run, though, on a hit by pitch, fielder's choice. And I'll have to go to the official scorekeepers on whether it was a wild pitch or a pass ball. But nonetheless, run did score without the courtesy of a hit. And they closed the gap a little bit. It's 3-1 now as we head to the fourth. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. All right, welcome back. turns
At the
out we have switched QAs from Randy Fry. We've gone over to Chuck Licata.
Hello,
Welcome
Chuck.
in, Chuck. That one gets away, and it's 2-0. So then officially that ended up being a wild pitch that allowed that run to score.
I think that's the right call.
Down and away, 3-0.
It's tough on a catcher expecting a ball low and away that comes in way up and in at 90 plus. That's a big adjustment to make.
Top of the lineup. Good pitch in there for a called strike. Peyton Adams. Adams 1 for 2 tonight with a run scored. We need some base runners. Ooh, wow.
There you go. There's your base runner. Peyton doing what he does, getting on base.
Second baseman, number 6, Drew Smith.
Brings up Drew Smith. See what Benny wants to do here.
I'm expecting a bunt.
Yeah, I kind of am too.
I mean, Drew does
Smith's been hitting the ball, though.
have a tie for the lead in hits, so maybe not.
Good block there by the catcher.
Might be giving him one to try to hit, and if he doesn't succeed, then drop down a bunt. We'll see what happens here.
Big lead at first.
There.
Hit hard. Tough play for the shortstop. He does backhand. High throw. He's going to come down on the bag, though. Oh, man.
Good adjustment by the second baseman to make sure he went up and got that ball and come down on the bag to get the out.
For the Mustangs, catcher number 10, Aiden Piercy.
So Piercy, the ball magnet, back at the plate.
Yeah. 2 hit by pitches thus far. Kind of wondering if there's been any war of words going on around the internet or something. Nice
Another
block.
good stop. Schofield having a solid day behind the plate. Lots of good glove work, good body position on that ball. That was a tough one. That ball was halfway into the left-handed batter's box.
And he's had some balls get by him tonight. That one there, he looked really good. Did everything right. And he does not like that low strike. Nobody's getting it. 2-0.
Good hitter's count here for Piercy. He's got to be sitting dead red right here. Something he can drive.
Rolled over it. Benny does make the play on that one.
Showing off the athleticism over there, Coach. The footwork, the
All
hands.
right, I'll go back to mid-30s then.
Unfortunately, I think he was just a bit off camera, so.
There goes the runner.
Couldn't see it.
Swings through.
Oh. Going to be interesting on the interference call here. Got to wait and see. I didn't see the hand go out.
I didn't see it either.
It was close.
It was very close. He did a full swing, but he ended up, in my opinion, a little bit over the plate.
He was definitely
Go back
1
and
foot
look
out
at
of
it.
the box. Off balance after the swing.
You and I both, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ball hit good, but right at the center fielder
Man,
for out number 2.
you're not kidding. When you say right at him, he didn't have to move.
Yeah, did not move.
So well-struck ball by Piercy, but nothing to show for it. And that's baseball.
For the Mustangs, left fielder number 13, Kyle Lockhart.
Lockhart with no official at-bats here tonight. He's walked twice, has an RBI. Chance to get that run back here.
So Locke's still sitting on 283 for the season. 13 hits and 46 appearances.
Breaking pitch in there for a called strike.
And a good backdoor breaking ball there.
Yeah, he started pretty much everybody with one. Boys have been content to watch it, so why not? It's the 0-1. Popped up, left side, out of play. Just right on top of the dugout. Just out of your view at home.
Quickly down 0-2 to Locke. Let's find a way to move that baseball here.
Been a while since we've hit a ball in a gap. Grounded right side, easy play for the second baseman. And
oh, man. Got a case of the yips on the throw, but good job by the first baseman to scoop that up into his midsection there and secure the out.
wow. Saved a run probably. And we will head to the bottom half of the fourth, clinging to a 2-run lead. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. De Los Santos will lead it off for the Indians. It's back-to-back innings now where a nice play by the defense has been the guy leading off.
Funny how that works.
Blake's still just all over the place. Nobody in the bullpen for either team. Mustangs have gotten good work out of Encarnacion tonight. He's throwing hard. He's just been a little more erratic with his balls and strikes than he has been previously.
He's still only 45 pitches through 3 innings. So
right.
15 an inning is kind of that barometer, right? I mean, if you're that or better, you're
doing
really
pretty good.
efficient. If you're over 15, you're starting to, labor a little bit. So I think that's a good barometer at this level of ball.
The Mustangs have played good defense behind him. De Los Santos lined out to center field. Actually, one of the few guys that barreled one up on Blake. Curveball in there for
Great.
Called strike. Right.
Great curve there to start the at bat. Just froze De Los Santos in the box.
He was not looking for that. It'd be nice that nice if he starts doing that more often. Santa Fe very gracious tonight. Has us up in their press box. Another breaking ball, another good one, and so too.
Man, those are filthy.
Yeah.
I mean, De Los Santos is just giving up on them, and they are breaking hard and late.
Identical pitches.
Yep. This is where you come back with some high gas. About letter high, about 93.
Long look in.
Looks like that.
It's the 0-2.
Oh, went back to a hard slider away.
1-2. Anybody need a chocolate Labrador? Might have one available.
What's the matter, Joe?
I'm gonna kill that dog.
I don't think you can say that on the air, Joe. I know you're not.
Man, she's a sweet dog. She just likes to eat pillows and
She's
stuff.
a lab.
She's a lab.
That's what labs do.
And my oldest lab is such an angel. Good job fighting that pitch off. It's like having that really good kid, the first kid, so you think it's easy, and you have another one, and then you get.
We didn't have that problem.
Yeah, well,
we
this one's testing me, man. I'm telling you.
we said on the first one, crap, what did we get ourselves into? Maybe we should try this again. Second one was perfect.
Good gas. Wow.
Woo, good
Frozen.
pitch.
Lead off K. It's strikeout number 4 for
Next up for the Indians,
Encarnacion.
number 3, Ronnie Rouse.
Fourth one looking. Yeah, she has chewed a hole in my hunting jacket and been through 3 pillows. And now she's over a year old, keep in mind. She just started doing it. We got her to over a year old before she decided to start this behavior. So I'm guessing she's not.
Out.
Yeah, and since my family's here tonight watching the game, I'm guessing she's locked up. She's probably good pitch, man. That woo!
Hold on a second.
Wow.
Where was that one? Tough.
That looked like the first 2 he threw.
Tough. No call.
Man, oh man.
Okay. I was about to say,
I don't
he
know,
doesn't call
man.
that a strike.
I'll be honest, we've had really good
We have.
umpires behind home plate.
The last game, the umpire at our field, he was phenomenal. I don't think he missed a call.
Yeah.
Personally.
So, I mean,
He was really
we're
good.
overdue to have a few. Tough play at third. Wells throwing off balance. They don't call him safe at first. Wow.
Oh, man.
Good play there by Caden Wells.
He did everything he could do. There was no wasted movement deep in the hole. Picked it and threw it all in one motion and threw it on the money. A good stretch over there by Laura, but just a little bit late maybe.
Second hit of the ball game for the Indians.
This next pitch will be pitch number 56 for Encarnacion.
Brings up the right fielder Brewer.
The defense did everything they could on both sides of that play to try to get the out for Blake, but just came up a little short.
Had
Got to get
Dawson
call there. That ball was off
Henson
the plate.
almost was able to cut it off, and I
Yeah.
think a healthy Dawson probably does. Ooh. Curveball stayed way up, almost hit his second batter of the game.
Surprised he ducked out of the way of that one. Coming in slow there.
Pretty big lead at first. There, that one comes in. That's me.
Pitch.
That froze me, and I'm 200 feet away from home plate. Ooh, man, I had a good break on it. 1-2. Long look. Now quick throw over. Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Man, oh
Come on,
man.
guys. Take care of the baseball.
Wake up. You know, Friendswood, when they've had trouble with Santa Fe, it's been one inning.
Yeah.
And they play great baseball and then have one terrible inning. And, you know, just kind of on pins and needles waiting for that to happen because we've been doing that here recently against this ball club.
Got him to fish after that one. Good pitch off the plate for the strikeout.
Next up for the Indians,
First-
designated hitter number 13, Noah Nelson.
Big second out right there.
Fifth K for Blake. Nelson grounded out to second base his first time up. Pitch up just a little bit. Haven't seen any scores from round 18-5A.
Ellie, how the Ags doing in basketball, March Madness? All right. Aggies picking up the W in the first round.
2-0.
What did you say the score was? 98-83.
Oh, wow.
All right. Good job, Ags.
Cougars play tonight?
Yeah, Cougars play this evening.
Runner at first, 2 outs. 2-0 count to Nelson. See if he can come back and get him.
2-0 fastball piped.
The infamous Chuck Licata, now our QA. Cade, I'll get you an autograph. There goes the runner.
The man with all the solutions.
And it gets by 6 and 4 and picked up by 8. Stolen base for Rouse. Rouse has got himself to second base on his own accord here tonight. Beat out a grounder to short, and now is still in second. And hitters count here for Nelson.
Got to challenge him here. There it is. Ran that fastball in, little cutter in on the hands. Good pitch.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second.
Wow.
Blake trying to keep this where it is. Payoff pitch. Down low, ball 4.
Ooh. The dugout wanted it. Well, at least one side did. Didn't get it. So that'll be a walk.
Here's
too close to take with 2 if you're asking me. But
number 9 hitter, Cash McGee. Grounded out to Lara, his first time up. Tying runs on base. Go ahead and run it home for the Indians. Strike 1 way high. It's almost time for another visit, if you ask me. Settle Blake down. Here we go. This time it's going to be the head coach visit.
it's a good spot here to go talk to him. Nobody heard yet. He got 2 outs. First and second. Let's just focus on the batter here. And just calm him down a little bit. Get your composure back. Take a breather.
Crucial moment in this game that Blake's, again, been effectively wild, as I said earlier. And, again, he hadn't been throwing a lot of pitches. It's just been their one run was scored without the courtesy of a hit,
right?
Kind of thing. So just want to make sure we get back on track with those strikes. But, yeah, Cade, you and I both were here in that game where they just blew us out 1 inning. It was bad.
Yeah.
It's beyond bad. I mean, we were bad news bears, and I still wake up in the middle of the night sometimes reliving that game.
Was that the infamous barcode game?
Yes.
Where you told me the scoreboard looked like a barcode?
Exactly right.
I still laugh about that. That's funny.
Here's the 1-0. Throw behind that game. Oh, my goodness.
Just couldn't find the runner.
Wow. I think Law swept the tag over the top of him.
That was really close, but he just couldn't find any part of that young man over there to tag.
Oh, man.
The
throw beat him for sure.
Yep.
That was a called play. And, you know, honestly, I think Lara overran the bag too far.
Yeah, he came out just a little bit too far in front, like you say.
Yeah. Two and one. Needs to throw a strike here.
Oh, that's a pass ball. Yeah, tough one there. Not what you want to see, but definitely a pass ball on that one. I think Piercy just kind of took his eye off the ball, checking the runners a little early there, but.
Well, that's how big missing that out at first is. Instead of being out of the inning now, there's runners in scoring position and a 3-1 count.
Yeah, 2-run lead, a base hit could tie it up. So definitely got to compose yourself here and make the play at first.
Strikeout, single, strikeout, walk.
And that's a walk. Almost a hit by pitch. That was pitch number 70 for Encarnacion on the night.
Next up for the Indians, shortstop, number 6, Jace Richardson.
We've got somebody down in the pen throwing. I can't tell who that is down there, but. Okay, Eric McGill, thank you. Eric McGill is down in the pen throwing.
So here we go, top of the order. Big chance for Santa Fe. Jace Richardson at the plate.
Yeah, not the end of the world here. Nobody's hurt yet. Now you got to force it in any bag. You just got to make your pitches. You got to throw strikes. There's a good
breaking
ball.
ball.
A little bit.
Called a ball.
Looked good from here, but might have been down. Ooh,
swinging. Man, I've been taking all the way. One
I
ball,
mean,
one strike.
He got one down the pipe, and he took a rip. Great cut by the Indian batter. Fouled it straight back.
Again, right up on the plate.
Good pitch by Blake there. Took a little something off of that. Now you're back ahead in the count.
Throw pretty much whatever you want right here.
That's what I was going to say. You can throw just about any pitch you want. Just need to locate.
One ball, two strikes, two outs. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the fourth. Popped up and out of play.
Straight back out of play. Another really good cut by the Indian batter there. I got to believe you go slider here after throwing that fastball. Start that slider on the hip right here.
Just don't leave it too far inside to where it hits him. He's been pretty accurate with it tonight. Here's the 1-2. Umpire is out at second base. He can't see a check swing. And it's 2-2.
Yeah, just a little too far off the plate there, but better to miss that way than miss over the plate. So still 2-2 count. So you're still in control here.
Good drama here in Santa Fe. This one's off the corner. Woo. And so just like Friendswood had earlier with bases loaded and a 3-2 count, now Santa Fe is in that position. Runners will be going on the pitch. payoff pitch.
Just
Ball
a little
4.
up.
Next up for the Indians, left fielder number 1, Aiden Godnich.
3-2 game now.
So each team has a bases loaded RBI walk that they've given up. And Indians are within a run. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second.
Still Blake's game, still on the bump.
Here's Godnich.
Settle down here. There's a good pitch.
Needed that last
Hard
pitch.
fastball. That's the way to answer it, though. You're still ahead, 3-2. You still got to keep your focus and execute right here.
How many pitches this inning?
This inning's been several. So 0-2 now. That was pitch number 79. He started the inning at 45, so
Good Lord.
he's thrown 34 pitches this inning so far. Still in the bottom fourth, so. Oh, man. What a good time for a filthy slider. So he escapes further damage and maintains the 3-2 lead going to the top of the fifth now.
Those things have got to start putting some hits together. They've left way too many runners on base. They need to get it going here in the top of the fifth,
Yeah, still
which they
only
usually
2
do.
hits per
Fifth is
team.
usually an inning that they like. So we will head that way with a 1-run lead. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Friendswood leads 3-2. Leading off the fifth inning for the Mustangs, first baseman number 24, Matt Lara.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe Hollier along with Cade Lyko, our QA Chuck Licata. And we got a good one, 3-2 Mustangs. Matt Lara leading it off. Pops one out to right field, but playable. And there's one away. One pitch, one away. So not much rest there for Blake. Guy's going to help the pitcher out.
Next up for the Mustangs, third baseman number 5, Dawson Henson.
I don't mind the effort there. That was definitely a really good pitch to hit. He just got under, lifted it to right, but
Lara 1
you're
for
right
3
after a long
tonight.
inning.
Here's Dawson, 0 for 2. Be nice to see him get going. Pops this one straight up. Shortstop calling for it. And he hangs with it.
Oh, man, that
Mile
wind is
of
ripping out there, folks. I don't know if y'all can see the flags on the
Next up for the
screen
Mustangs,
there, but they're
shortstop, number 3, Caden Wells.
they're at attention out there, ripping to the right.
5 in a row retired now by Maddox Shed. And, you know, you and I talked about it, Cade. This lineup's got a lot of good hitters, but there's not anybody that just strikes fear in you like we've had in the past. And, you know, pushing runs across has been difficult as of late. Pitching has kept us in a lot of games.
Yeah, we've been spoiled over the last few years as far as that goes. I mean, guys like Maxey and Pacheco and Boots Landry, and it's just to name a few. I mean, there's been talent all over the field and people that could really do damage at any spot in the lineup.
We had guys up and down that lineup,
Absolutely.
you know, with power. 2 balls and a strike to Caden Wells. Wells 0 for 2. Two balls and 2 strikes.
Got that breaking ball on top of the zone. Got the call there. It's up for 2 now. Got to find a way to get on base.
Looped out to right field. Tough play for the second baseman. He got called off. He's going to have to get back to first. It's actually dropped by the right fielder. Second baseman got called off. Right fielder's got to make that play. He caught it and then dropped it. It'll be an error on the right fielder.
Coming to the plate for the Mustangs, designated hitter number 12, Justin Holcomb.
Need to take advantage of that extra out right here. Find a way to make him pay for it.
Here's the DH Holcomb. Almost hit him. Kind of was hoping for a Dane Perry pinch hit here. Wouldn't be a bad spot for it. Big lead over there at first. Backdoor breaking ball for a strike. It's 1-1.
That was Maddox Shedd's 47th pitch of the night to make it even 100 for the Indian staff.
That stays out. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Only my granddaughter can make that kind of an entrance. Looped out towards short, softly hit. And, man, it's been pop-up city for these Mustangs.
Well,
another pop out ends the inning. And we will
quick 12-pitch inning.
Head to the bottom half. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network.
Lucas Dunn.
Lucas Dunn will lead it off for the Indians. Chuck Licata's, our QA, is complaining that our game is too slow.
It's been a little bit of a sleeper.
Yeah.
3-2, both teams only with 2 hits. And not a whole lot of offensive action and a lot of pitches thrown. So,
yeah,
kind of a slow game. Encarnacion still on the bump. Next pitch will be pitch number 81 on the evening.
And in-between inning surprise, one of my granddaughters came up here and You might have heard her screaming in the background before I signed off. She's back in the crowd now. Ooh.
Got a call there. Good fastball up and away. Maybe caught the top 90 of that zone.
So you said the Aggies did win?
Aggies did win, 98-83.
Very nice. Wow.
Good backdoor slider
Man, oh
there.
man.
Good pitch.
Two really just laser pitches there. Perfectly placed.
0-2, now you got him thinking. Let's stretch that outside corner a little further here with a hard fastball.
Time is asked. Wind is still whipping. Man, oh man. That could be part of the problem too. And Blake's head, you know, when you're that tall, you got 25-mile-an-hour winds kind of pushing you around. Just saying. Yeah, that's a
filthy
I don't
slider.
like it, and then, oh, yeah, that's going to be a strike. I better swing.
Exactly. That was a recognition at the last moment that that's going to be a strike, and I've got to try to foul it off, but too much to handle.
7 strikeouts now for Blake. You know, the last inning that he struggled so much, he actually struck out the side.
Isn't that crazy?
You know?
Baseball's a funny game.
So that's that inconsistency. Ooh, that was almost a strike. Shed almost stuck his head in on that one. Lined up the middle. Choked up, got him a fastball.
Got to give this kid credit, man.
Yeah.
Maddox Shed coming in off the bench. I don't think he played last game. He's come into relief pitch, and now he's got the Indians' third hit of the game.
Here's De Los Santos, 0 for 2.
Number 14, Jonathan Bassanellian as a courtesy runner.
Good song.
Blake is yet to have a 1-2-3 inning in this game.
It's a scrappy Indian team, man. They don't back down.
No,
They're not intimidated.
They
get up there and play ball.
enjoy playing Friendswood. Pitch inside for ball 1. Man, he's just not comfortable out there tonight. 2-0.
Starting to see a little fatigue, I think, setting in on Encarnacion. Kind of losing his lower half, rushing.
Getting close to 90 pitches now.
Yeah. And this pitch will be pitch number 89. Got a little help from the batter there on a pitch down and away.
Line to right. And it's down just inside the line.
Oh, no.
Oh, he ran
misplayed.
misplayed. Throw to the plate is offline, but it allows the runner to get to second base. So an error, a single and an error will allow De Los Santos to get to second base, and it'll be second and third with 1 away.
Yeah, this might be a time for a switch here. You got a base open. And that was just kind of an excuse me poke into right field, but like I said, the misplayed ball allowed him to get to second, so second and third with 1 out. Looks like for the immediate time being, Blake is staying in the game.
Wow.
They might be thinking about an automatic pass right here to load him to get the force in check, but we'll see. Nope, they're going to pitch it.
They're going to go at him. Infield was in. Now they back up a little bit. Breaking ball almost hits Rouse.
He was up on the plate. That ball wasn't that far inside, but did appear to almost hit him.
2-0.
Gill made his way back to the dugout after that last at bat, so he's ready to go.
And that nowhere close. 3-0 now. Four hits for the Indians. Low strike call. 3-1.
Again, Friendswood still got the lead at 3-2 right now, so it doesn't have that feel to this game, but
Ground ball ties this game up with the infield back. Wow, great stop by Piercy.
Looks like that's going to do it for Encarnacion. 95 pitches on the evening.
Well, as the that's Marquis Mitchell, the pitching coach, heading out to the mound. But the team seems to be out there to greet him coming off. So, yeah, it will be a switch.
Eric McGill, number 7, coming into the game.
So McGill inherits the bases full. Well, Chuck, I hope it's getting more exciting for you. You asked for it.
I'll tell you one good ground ball right here. I mean,
we'll take a quick break. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Tough spot for Eric McGill. Bases loaded. 1 out. And it will be Reese Brewer. Brewer 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch is up high for ball one. McGill with 4 1/3 shutout innings against Angleton. Good pitch there, does get the call, and it's 2-0. Pumped a lot of strikes in that Angleton game. Just falling behind here. Good hitters count. Grounded up the middle, double play ball. If they can get it, they're one, can't throw, they're going to tie the game. So as chopper over the mound, I was kind of hoping Smith was just going to take it, touch the bag, and throw or tag the runner. Instead, he flipped it to Caden Wells, which took a little bit of extra time. Probably still wouldn't have got the guy at first. But maybe tagging the runner, he maybe had a shot at the guy at first. But that ties the score. Again, the go-ahead run at third now. Runner's on the corner. See what Ronnie Wolf wants to do here. Strike from McGill. Trying to get Ellie to get on the mic with me since her dad has stepped out momentarily. She's good at track. She's not sure she wants to do the broadcast business yet. Tied your personal record today? Is that right? In what? High jump? That's what I saw you practicing the other day. No, ooh, man, that's nasty slider. It's 0-2. Mustangs trying to get out of this with just one run. There goes the runner. No throw. That one missed inside. Soft grounder out front, and that's trouble. A little just ball perfectly placed down the third base line allows the go-ahead run to score. It's going to be an infield hit. And here comes my nightmare again. What's the discussion? Interference?
Benny's saying that it hit off his foot before.
They're not going to change that call. Not that old guy out there in the field. He's lucky to see his watch. He can't see that ball hit off the guy's foot. I mean, it's a good try, but that's not going to be changed.
Next up for your Indians, center fielder number 28, Cash McGee.
So Indians in 2 straight games now have come from behind to take the lead. They lead this one 4-3. Mustangs have squandered a few opportunities at the plate tonight. Great block there by Piercy. Wow. One and one. 2 outs, 2 on. There goes the runner. Throw down. is not in time. Wow, he called that a ball. Good. Two and one. Whew. Man, that looked like a good pitch. Tell you, this is the most inconsistent we have had.
Oddly enough, Joe, very reminiscent of the other night's game as far as timing of
trust
it
me,
goes. Bottom of the fifth, now the home team takes the lead, and that's exactly what Friendswood did to Santa Fe the other night. So
yeah, I just went there.
Generous strike call there.
It's a umpire's a nuke loose. She's kind of all over the place. just saying. Payoff pitch from McGill. Popped up. Might be playable. Nope. Makes it back here. Good hustle by Piercy.
Piercy gave it everything he had, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He was hustling, but that ball was well up into the bleachers.
Double knee slide into the wall.
So we'll do it again. 3-2, 2 outs.
Wow. Ball 4. Bases loaded again.
Coming to the plate for your Indians. Shortstop, number 6, Jace Richardson.
Richardson had some.
Rouse
really
at third,
nice
Brewer at
catch last
second,
night.
and Nelson at first. Out somewhere else. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Richardson. Dog, man. Well, there's nowhere to put him. You're going to have to throw strikes. Mustang pitchers have struggled with the zone tonight.
Yeah, final tally on Blake's night was 95 pitches. He was at 50 strikes, 45 balls.
Yeah.
Faced 24 batters and had 12 first pitch strikes. So about 50-50 all night long.
Right. Whoa. Man, they're squeezing and then they're squeezing. Whoo! 3-0, taken all the way here.
That was a makeup call.
Well, let me just.
Now you got the other parents.
Nobody's going home happy tonight. I can tell you that.
Oh man.
There's nobody going home happy tonight.
The count is correct. 3-1
The only time somebody's gonna be happy is if somebody actually puts the ball in play. So here we go again. Bases loaded. 3-2 count with 2 outs. Runners will be going.
Dangerous pitch coming up now. Runners on the move, 3-2, 2 out. You got to throw a strike.
Grounded left side, tough play. Great play by Dawson. Long throw.
Oh!
Ooh, I don't agree with that call.
Folks, you can't play the ball any better than
Wow.
you played it.
Another run scores. They're going to call him safe at first,
Man.
but I agreed with the first one. I'm not sure on that one.
Could have went either way. I'd love to see the replay on that. What a stellar play by Dawson. deep in that 5.5 hole, cutting that ball down, and to turn and make that kind of
And,
throw was
and it's
incredible.
the only play he's got because the runners were going.
Right.
Another one comes across, and so here's my nightmare again. Coming to fruition. Just
a lot of baseball left.
Yeah, thank goodness this is early in the year. It's got time to come back from this. Line down the right side, foul. Evens the count at 1. I blame Licata for wanting more, saying the game was boring.
Yeah,
Brian Shirk texted in, said he had Blake, Eric, and Matt in T-ball. I said, that had to be a pretty good team. He goes, yeah, we won first.
I reckon they probably did. Talent right there.
Two and two.
Tell you what, Santa Fe's been tough with 2 outs. They've been tough with 2 strikes. They're gritty.
Wonder if he missed a call. I'm wondering if he missed a signal. Or he knows what pitch is coming here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Fouls this one off.
Batter doing a really good job just fouling off pitches and moving that ball around. Just trying to take a late slap to the right side, looks like.
This guy's actually both feet on the line in the batter's box. Hit softly, hits the bag and goes by Law.
Are you kidding me?
1 run will score, 2 runs will score. Throw is way off line.
That ball started in foul territory, squirted back fair off the spin, then hits the bag and hops right over top of Lars. Nothing he could do there. Just a really unfortunate bounce.
The baseball gods are out here tonight, and they are not a Friendswood fan. As last 2 balls were hit extremely weakly, and they got three RBIs for them. A slow dribbler between home and third,
I think Benny is talking to the umpire now about where that kid was lined up in the batter's box. His toes were over the line, so I'm not sure he's going to get anywhere with it, but
well, he was.
He
was not. He literally was not in the batter's box.
Of course, a lot easier call to make with these turf fields and painted batter's boxes. The chalk don't move.
Right.
It's pretty easy to see. So 5 in the bottom of the 5th so far, and kind of broken it open. It's a 7-3 game now.
Well, the wind's blowing. Let's wait. Fighting it out there. Adams will.
All
so
right.
they bat around. And they put up a 5 spot to take a 7-3 lead. But instead of it being the 7th inning, they do this in the 5th. Mustangs got a lot of work to do. Vegas.
Wake those bats up.
Vegas will lead it off. We'll be back for the rest of this game. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on Big Daddy Media.
Number 11, Lane Vegas.
I don't think the home team realized that's our rally song there they just played on.
Then again, maybe they do. Lane will lead it off here and takes a big curveball for strike one. I'll tell you what, Shed's done that consistently now.
Yeah, it's no secret. His
Nope.
strategy.
That one looked good, but called a ball.
I think the umpire has long blinks.
Yeah, extremely long blinks. Wow, swinging. Pitch up. Is it 2-1 or 2-2? Did I miss a pitch? Lined into left field. It's going to hang up, though, for out number one.
Did a good swing on it. Just got it up in that wind. Held up there for the center fielder.
Next up for the Mustangs, and back to the top of the order with center fielder number 2, Peyton Adams.
Adams will bat with one out and nobody on.
What do you say, P? Be the spark here. Get something going for this offense.
Adams hits one pretty good to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he runs it down on the warning track. Thought he might
well struck
got
ball.
that one up in the air. It might get out of here. Good catch out there.
Next up for the Mustangs, second baseman number 6, Drew Smith.
Ten flyouts tonight for the Mustangs.
Yeah, not a night you really want to get a ball up in the air. Man's really ripping across this field pretty hard all game long. That ball of Adams started more off in the right center gap, but
Maddox
held
shed,
up and drifted right back toward the right fielder to run it down at the warning track.
and Maddox shed confidence is at like 100.9 right now. He's just doing whatever he wants out there.
Yeah, coming in and pitching
Throwing
well.
strikes.
This next pitch will be his 60th pitch of the game. The starter only left with 53, so it's actually done really well.
Soft ground ball to short. Good
play.
scoop. 1-2-3 inning in the sixth. As the Mustangs have only had one batter reach. In the last 10 batters, and that was on a drop fly ball out in right field.
Yeah,
The
that was a quick inning.
Mustangs
10 pitches.
have allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batters to reach without a hit tonight, and that makes for a long night.
I can. It's tough to overcome free base runners and free outs, and those extra opportunities. Good teams make you pay for them.
And they,
Like we said, coming in, their record being 8-11, overall is not indicative of the team that they are. They're a much better team than that, and they're 2-1 in district, and this is a big game between the two. Both
they'll
2-1,
take over
so,
first place tonight with a win if they hold on here.
and hold the tiebreak. So.
And they're literally 3 outs away. McGill will come out for his second inning of work, but and we'll keep it here. McGill's going to face the same lineup they faced last inning. It's going to be Dunn and then Shed.
It's not really words you want to hear
yeah,
from the announcer. They're facing the same lineup they faced last inning.
Exactly. They
Exact
batted
same
around.
order.
It's just Exact same. It's deja vu all over again. Man, oh man. Well, this is not the barcode game, at least, but man, if the Mustangs have just got to get out of having a bad inning.
Pitcher number 2, Maddox.
Yeah.
A lot of that's
Snake
mental.
bit again.
So here we go. Bottom 6.
That was the old Landon Monomayer walk-up song there.
Ball inside. That's the one thing I've been impressed about. Shed is he has continually thrown that first pitch strike curveball,
Mm-hmm.
and has gotten ahead of pretty much everybody.
Yeah, you can't say enough good things about what Maddox Shed has come into this game and done for his team. Really took this game and put it on his shoulders.
Mustangs had a 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the third, and they've been outscored 7-0 since.
You can tell Shed at the plate, he's feeling that adrenaline. He is taking some hacks.
Only 2 hits for the Mustangs, and those both came in the first inning, Cade.
Yeah. Been quiet offensively for sure.
Hit hard, right at Smith, and there's one away.
Nice pick by Lara there at first. Not a great throw by Smith. Kind of took his time and then realized the runner was getting down the line pretty quick and rushed his throw a little bit. But good job by Lara to save the second baseman.
Here's De Los Santos. Ooh. One ball, 2 strikes. That got away from him a little bit. 2-2.
A lot of pitches thrown here tonight. That's
Line down the line, right, long run. I just did not come up with it.
so that
Vegas
pitch-
got there, but man, he had to run around. There's a pitching protector out there in right field that kind of sits out there like a big tennis court net.
He had to run around it. And then
He
just
had to run
ran.
around it, yeah.
But that pitch was number 39 for McGill, so that totals 144 pitches on the night for. I'm sorry, 134 pitches on the night for Friendswood.
Nice play over there at third by Dawson Henson, and there's 2 away.
Next up for the Indians, first baseman number 3, Ronnie Rouse.
Ground ball right to Lar. He'll take it, and that is the first 1-2-3 inning that the Mustangs have had. 3 ground balls. And it took the 6th inning to get it.
Yeah, I mean, McGill's come in and done his job. He's gotten the ground balls. He had the one just softly hit, not hard enough for a double play, and then the other one just a little squibber that just nobody could get to.
Well, it all started with the back pick play that we didn't get.
Yeah.
And it just kind of started snowballing from there. Picked up a run that inning, and then, of course, once they got to the bottom of 5, that was it. So we will take a quick break and be back with the final inning. You're watching Friendswood Baseball on the Big Daddy Media Network. Aiden Piercy will lead it off for the Mustangs here in the top of the 7th.
Got him right where we want him, Joe.
This has been we've had.
Oh, take that.
Wow.
I think he was trying to. It just was too high. He just kind of.
That was another one just kind of looked like it went through him again.
Yeah.
But Piercy's already been hit twice tonight. That's the first time the curveball wasn't thrown for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Piercy coming up in big swing. Really don't need a home run.
No, we need to see a lot of pitches and get some traffic. There you go. Good job, Piercy.
Piercy starts it off with a base hit to right field.
That would be a leader 10. Good job, kid. Oh, look out. Peyton, PA almost caught one off the dome. Lockhart flipping Piercy's bat back and didn't see Peyton running up. Come on, Lock.
That's the first hit for Piercy, but he's been on base 3 times tonight. Lockhart 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Slow roller. They get the lead runner. And there's 1 away. So Kyle will end tonight's game 0 for 2. And here's Lara, 1 for 3 on the night. Had one of the RBIs back in the first inning. Pitch misses up.
Lara's had a solid game over there at first base, aside from that one bounce off the bag, but he's picked a few balls, made some good stretches. Has one of the 3 hits for the Mustangs. There you go. Oh, rip down the line.
Had a couple of hard hit balls that way and nothing to show for it. First baseman ate up a ball that
had a little stank on that one there. It was ripped down the line. But
had he not come up with it, would have cleared the bases back when the Mustangs had them loaded. 2 balls and a strike. There goes a runner. And there's 2 away.
That's unfortunate. Him stealing brought the shortstop over to cover the bag on the steal, and the ball was hit right up the middle, which made it easy for 6 there.
Yeah, if he's not breaking to the bag, he doesn't make that play. It probably gets up the middle for a hit. But that's kind of been how our night's gone, right?
Yes, sir.
Baseball's been hitting the first base bag, and, just CNI singles. It's been that kind of night. 2 outs. So Henson 0 for 3 tonight. Been out for a while trying to get his rhythm back. Slow ground ball. Shortstop. Ball game. So Santa Fe sweeps the 2-game series against the state-ranked Friendswood Mustangs as they win in Friendswood and then take care of business here by the score of 7-3, and they will move into first place. And Friendswood will head back. Thank goodness it's a short drive home.
Yeah.
But
I can't recall the last time the home team, Friendswood, that is a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. This is uncharted waters here for quite some time. So, it's time to dig deep and find out what your squad's made of.
Yep. Benny and Bam and Mitchell will have a lot of work to do to get this ship upright and get headed back in the right direction, because right now they're listless. No, there's nobody that is consistently hitting, and they're not putting hits together.
Yeah, they're not stringing anything together. It's like you said, the offense has been kind of anemic at times here, but and again, 2 straight losses to Santa Fe, who's without their best player.
Their best pitcher Castle's not even throwing against us. We're facing 2 and 3 and 4, and it's a tough loss for sure.
Yeah.
Wake up call.
Yeah, it is. And in both games, you were kind of in control, so to speak, with leads in the game, and let them both slip away. This one a little more convincingly, but that 5-run bottom of the 5th for the Indians, it just kind of fell apart there. And again, nothing really hard hit in that inning, but just a lot of unfortunate things happened. But that's baseball.
We'll shut it down here so we can break down and start heading back ourselves. But once again, for Cade Lyko, I'm Joe Hollier. Chuck Licata, our QA tonight. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
the Mustangs take it on the chin tonight, 7-3, as the Indians sweep the 2-game series, and we will head to next week to try and get back on track. Good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.